On the cloud. All right.
This is like cool space.
Okay, so we're gonna start on the floor again today. We're gonna start in a bridge. We're going straight into our hip flexors. So I want to stretch that out a little bit. We're starting with a pretty intense-ish core. Then we'll stay on the floor. Then we'll come up and we'll come back down. So kind of the same trajectory that we were on Monday. So we're gonna lie down onto our backs. Just to release those hip flexors before we get into them. Bring your arms down by your side. Good, and just take a breath. And I'm just gonna check in Zoom and Zoom. Do you hear me okay? Good here, thumbs up. Great, all right. So let's go. So we're gonna just lift the hips up and hold. Push your arms down into the mat. Push your feet down. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale. Deep exhale, and then lower down. So from your sternum, try and get every single vertebrae down onto the mat to stretch the back, and we come back up. So lift the hips up, press the arms down. Move your chest to your chin and your chin away from your chest. So you almost are trying to look behind your forehead. So you get that space in your neck, and then release it down. 2 more times. So lift it up. Now lift your arms up to the sky and reach them back behind you. So you just get a little bit more stretch here. And then lower down. Stretch your spine all the way to the mat. Keep your arms where they are. So you can keep them back. Lift the hips up. Good. Now hold here for a second. Feel your heels. Can you drag your heels towards your feet? You don't want them to move, but you want to do it isometrically. So as if you're really trying hard to try and reach those heels towards your feet. Then lower down and keep those heels reaching towards you. So you should feel a little more stretch and maybe a little bit more glute work. Lower the spine down, then bend the knees into your chest. Hug your arms around your shins and take a few deep breaths here. Try and get your forehead up, maybe lift the head and the chest. So we get to round the spine. Good. Taking some inhales, taking some exhales. Then lower the head down, coming to a happy baby. Lift the heels to the sky, hold on to the outside of your leg. Push the knees down. Get the tailbone down. So think of drawing the sit bones to the mat. You want to try and get the small of your back on the mat, and that's going to help increase that stretch sensation. And if you want to move, maybe go side to side. Maybe that feels good this morning. Maybe just straightening one leg at a time, just before we get deep into the legs and core. All together, just exploring some movement here. Nice deep breaths, just a few more rounds, moving however feels good to you right now. Good. All right, then bend the knees back into your chest, hug the shins, and you're gonna rock on up to seated. We're gonna sit back, so we want to have some space in some space on our mat. There's a few options here. We're going straight into our hip flexors, so this might feel pretty intense. So we can start here with our hands by our hips. If you need more of a challenge, we come to the knees. If you need more of a challenge, we come to the ankles. This is the hardest. I'm going to be about here. We're going to pull our backs backwards, pull our bellies in, tighten your glutes. You can point your toes and you're going to lift and lower the legs. We're going to do that 10 times. So up and down, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Release, sit forward, lie onto your backs, pull your knees into your chest, reach your arms by your side, extend your legs to the sky. Curl the head and the chest up. Keep your arms reaching off the mat, drop your right leg down, and then scissor switch the legs. Good, and scissor switch the legs. And scissor switch. Curl up high, reach long through the fingertips. Broaden the collarbones. Can your toes reach longer? And breathe. Curl up higher. For 4, 3, 2, and then lower both legs down so they're hovering off the ground. Low boat pose. Come to high boat pose. Your legs can bend. Take a moment, take a breath. Then bring your hands down, scoot back. That's set 1 of 3. So we're coming back, hands by the hips. We've got this. Pull your abs in, shoulders down, push back. We're gonna lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Scoot forward, lie down. So now a different variation. Legs up to the sky, clap your hands up. We're going to drop the left leg, bring our arms outside the right leg. Come back up and switch sides. Right leg down, come outside the left leg and keep switching. So now we're finding a little bit of rotation here. And up, and reach, and up, and reach, and up. Keep going. Can you curl both shoulders off the mat? And lift. We have 3. And 3. 2. You've got this. 2. 1. And 1. Low boat pose. High boat pose. And feet down. Sit back. We're nearly there. You've got this. Set 3 of 3. So choose where your hands want to be. Hard is here. Medium is here. And easier is here. I think in between easy and medium is good for me today. Pull those abs back, shoulders down 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Sit forward, lie down. Legs up to the sky. So now we keep our legs together, hands behind the head. Shoulders down, curl up. We lower the legs down and lift them back up. Only go as low as you can keep your ribs on the back. If you lower your legs so much your back arches, that's bad. You don't want to get into your lower back. So lower and lift those legs. Even if it's a few inches, pull your belly buttons to the spine. Curl up higher when the legs lower. We have 3. And we have 2. And we have 1. Hold your head and chest high. Reach your arms down by your side. Lower your legs, low boat pose. Lift up, high boat. Take a breath. Legs down. Good job. Scoot back. And stretch forward. Take a breath. Take a breath. Yeah, let that go. Good. So we're going to come into a bridge again to release those hip flexors. So you can just bend your knees. Come back to lying down on your spine. Arms stay down by your side and just lift your hips up here. And you can use your hands if you want. Sometimes it feels good just to massage the fronts of your hips. Just to get a little bit of that stretch. We just really intensified that work in the hip flexors and lower abs. So take a deep inhale. And a deep exhale. Good. And then lower down the spine, pull your knees into your chest. And we're going to rock on up to seated, and we're just going to flip over to a downward dog. Good. So just curl your toes. We're going to lift the hips, and we'll just settle here for a second as well. So you can walk out the feet if that feels good. Deep breaths. Good. Just let one heel drop. Just settle into those hamstrings. Press the hands firmly into the mat. Good. And then drop those heels down for a breath. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to round forward into your plank position. Option to put the knees down. Move the hips forward, lift the chest up. So we did this the other week. Then we bring our chin down and we roll back up. You want to get a little deeper in the stretch? We come back to our plank. We keep the knees lifted. We just drop the hips and lift the chest. So choose the option that feels best for you. Chin to chest, round it up. Push those heels down to the floor. Again, round. And lift the chest. So be careful. Don't let your shoulders slump. Push away from the floor. pull your bellies in. You want to protect those shoulders. Chin to chest, round it back. We have one more. Round forward, squeeze your glutes, lift the tight, they protect the back. Push into the ground. Keep the shoulders down, collarbones open. Chin to chest, and find your downward dog. Good. We're going to open up the hips a little bit. Reach your right leg up to the sky. Then turn your hip open and bend the knee. Press your hands into the ground. Can you bring your right shoulder down? So the right shoulder might feel like it's opening up to the right. Can you square it down as you open the hip to increase that stretch? Take a breath. Then square your right hip. Keep the leg up. We're going to bend the right knee into the chest. Pull it in tight. And then reach it back out again. And again, pull it in. So a little bit of core here. Reach it out. 2 more times. Pull it in. Reach it out. 1 more time. Pull it in. You're going to reach your foot in between the hands here. Good. And you can stay on your knee. If that feels good for you, stay on the knee. And coming into this lunge, right? So my knee is right over my ankle. I'm going to put my left hand down. And I'm going to lift my right arm up. So we're coming into a bit of a twist here. Can you reach longer through your left leg and lift your hips up a little higher? And rotate the right side of your chest up to the sky. Take a breath. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Bring the right hand down again. You're going to slip your right leg back and come into downward dog. Take a breath. Good. And then we'll go with the left leg. Lift the left leg up. Open up the hip to start. Make sure that your left shoulder, if it opens up with the leg, can you square the chest to the ground and open up the left hip to increase that twist. Push into your hands. Take a breath. Then square your left hip. We're going to pull the knee into the chest, nice and high. Try and think of driving the leg through the nose and the arms. And then reach it back, straight back. And pull it in, belly in. Press into your hands, push away from the floor. And then straighten the leg back 3 more times. Pull it in. Reach it out. And 2. Good. 1 more time, we pull it in. Then we draw that foot in between the hands. Hold here. Knee under ankle. Lift your hips up a little higher. Right hand down on the mat. And twist to the left. Twist, twist, and open. Keep those hips lifted. Bring your left hip back and your right hip forward. So you kind of feel like those legs are scissoring. Take a breath. Good. Bring your left hand down. Bring that left leg, slip it back to meet your right. Downward dog. Take a breath. Knees down, child's pose. Sit back. Take a breath. So we're going to do 1 more round with adding on a little bit of side work to that. So take a few deep breaths. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. We'll find our downward dog again. So curl those toes under. Lift those hips up. Lift your right leg up to the sky. We're going to bend that right knee into the chest again. And reach it back out. So just 3 times here. Bring it in. And reach it out. 1 more time. Pull your knee to your nose. Shoulders over wrist. Bring your right foot forward in between your hands again. Left hand down. Right arm up. So option to stay here. You can also bring down your knees. We're going to have a few different options here. So either stay here with your knee down or with your knee up. Otherwise, we're going to push into our left hand. We're going to come into a side plank. So if you have shoulder issues, stay here. Don't put weight on that left shoulder. If it feels good for you today, we're going to pick that right leg up. We're going to bring it right in front of the left leg. If this feels too much, you can slide your left knee down so you're on your side still, but with more support. Take a breath. So choose the option that feels good in your body today. Either knee down or both legs straight. Push your hand into the mat, lift your hips up higher. Reach your right arm over the ear, get a little rainbow. So side lifts up, nice and rounded, hold for 3. You've got it for 2. Lift the right arm up for 1. Come into your plank position, come into your downward dog position. Take a breath. Knees down, child pose, good. Now we just have one more on the left side. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale. We come back up. Find your downward dog. Drop the heels down. Lift the left leg up. So 3 times. Pull that left knee in. Nice and close to the chest and extend it out. And 2. And extend it out. One more time. Pull it in. Hold. Feed that leg through in between the hands. Lift the left arm up. So option to stay here or have the knee down. Take a breath. Otherwise, we're going into our side plank. You can bring that left leg forward. If this doesn't feel good, bring that right knee down and forward your plank. Either way, we're still working. So breathe. Press your right hand into the mat. Then reach the left arm over. Lift the hip. Breathe. Press into the mat. Lift the little hips up higher. Take a breath for 3, 2, left hand down. Find your plank. Lift your hips. And child pose. Good job. Take a breath. Reach it back. Inhale. And exhale. All right, let's roll it up. We're going to swing around onto our feet again. We're going to get a little bit of upper body weight. So we're going to have our knees bent into our tabletop position, and our hands are going to go back behind us here. So we're going to just take a breath. We're going to push our hands into the mat and just lift the chest. Just getting a little extension, looking up to the sky. From here, you're just going to lift up the hips and try and get a nice tabletop position. Soften your elbows. You don't want to lock them out. You're just looking up, and then we're going to come back down. Good. You can choose to either have your hands, pinkies facing you or facing out, and then back down. I think I like out. Up and down. Good, keep going. Up and down. Yep, let's do 5 more. 5 and 4. So we're getting a stretch in the upper body as we lift. 3 and 2 and 1. Hold here. So we're going to stay lifted. We're going to bend the elbow, hips lift and up. So we're doing tricep dips. So you're going to bend and straighten the elbows. Try and pull those elbows towards each other in the center. We don't want the elbows to point outwards. We want to rotate those elbows right in towards the middle. So we keep the alignment. And up. We have 5. We have 4. Dip as low as you can. 3. Keep looking up towards the sky. 2. And 1. Straighten the arms. Lift the chest. Look up. And then sit down for a moment. Wrap those arms forward. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale. Good. We're going to do one more set of those triceps.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Morgan's always telling me I'm always hyperextending. So for me, she says to like
Slightly
keep my
bend it.
elbows bent, but
Yeah.
then my butt's not coming up as higher. Is that okay?
That's okay.
Okay.
I would, so when you bend them, you don't necessarily have to have them this bent.
Okay.
You just need them micro bending.
Okay.
So really small. So it's just the matter, because I'm the same. I'm hypermobile.
Me too.
So I always want to do this.
Yeah.
So it's just being aware of just, instead of here, I'm just here.
But it's okay that because if I'm
Yeah.
hyperextending, then I can go up. But it's not.
It's okay because your hypermobility is making your body do that, and it's compromising your joints.
Okay.
So you need to bend those elbows, and as you get stronger, those
Okay.
hips are going to come up higher.
Okay.
So you're in your muscles when you bend your elbows, and that's why you feel like you can't come up high.
Okay.
That's a good place to be.
Okay.
Because then you're going to work towards the elbow.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No worries. Ask the questions. They're good. All right, so we're gonna come up. Good, and then we're going to bend those elbows deeply and then straighten, yeah. So with that, with anybody that's hypermobile or anybody, we wanna just keep, even wherever we are, even if we're not coming up as high, still engage those muscles. So still push into the heels. When you lift your hips, kind of thrust it up. Squeeze the glutes. So wherever you are, you're always gonna get stronger. You've got it. And we have 5. And we have 4. And we have 3. And 2. And hold it up on 1. Push down in the hand. And then sit down and reach forward. Good. Did that help?
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if I was doing it right because
Yeah.
you feel like you're not going as high as I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good because you'll get there. Okay, so we have one more kind of heavy wrist thing here. We're gonna get deep into the abs. So you have options again. The option is to continue like this, right? We can still do up and down. Or the third option is up, scoop the belly, push into your hands. We're gonna get that butt through the arms. And then we're gonna come up again. So let's go, butts down, chest up. We're gonna go lifting up the hips. Drop the hips down, push into the hands, scoop the belly in, straighten those legs. Good. Try and lift your butt off the floor. Yup, and then pull it in and lift. So go again. Your option can be just to lower and lift. If you're trying to get more, if you want to even try it, even if you fall straight on your bum, that's okay. We try again, and we get stronger. And lift, hips up. And reach down. And up. We've got it. We have 4 more. Keep those elbows soft. 4. And 3. And 2. Belly back. Lots of shoulder width. And 1. Good. Sit down. Nice work. Straighten your legs. Stretch it forward. Take a breath. Good. Take a nice stretch forward. Inhale, exhale. And we're coming up to standing. All right, so shake those shoulders out. So we'll start with a little stretch. So we're gonna have our arms wide, arms up, and just take an inhale. Stretch through, take a breath. Slightly bend those knees, get a wider stance. We wanna be in that big kind of sumo squat. Then you're just gonna drop your right hand, and we're gonna go side to side. Just stretching, reaching. Make sure those knees are just softened. And just reach and reach. Nice deep breaths. Good. We're going to do 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Bring those legs together. So we're going into some side lunging and balancing. We come out with our right leg, so make sure you have enough space to your right. You're gonna take a deep stance. Reach out, you're gonna sit back. So your bum's gonna go right back. Chest is coming forward. From here, you're gonna push off your right leg. Arms come up, and you're gonna balance. Lifting the leg up. Like this. Yep. So same leg, right leg. We're gonna reach it out. Arms go back, you sit back low, chest up. So look forward to me. And then we press off that right foot, we come up to balance. That's it. And again, reach down. Chest up, balance up. Good, good, yeah. It's okay if you feel a little off balance. And we come up. Good. All right. So we're going to try and speed it up. We're going to go down and up and down. Deep bend and up. Good. Down and up. If this speed does not feel good, slow it down. I'd rather have good form and good control than feeling like you're going all over the place and not in the right positions. We have 5 and we have 4 and we have 3. We've got this. 2 and 1. Good. And up. All right. So now we're going backwards. Same leg for a lunge. So we reach back. We put our foot back. We dip. We lift. Balance forward. We reach back generously. We bend. We come up. Lift. That's it. And reach. Down. Lift. That's it. Down and lift. So once you start getting the balance, maybe we speed it up. Up and down and up and down and lift and down. Keeping the chest up. Good, yeah. And if the arms are too much, keep your hands in front of you, right? Keep the arms behind you. Keep your hands on your hips. Whatever feels best for you today. And lift. We have 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Find the balance. Bring the legs down. Your left glute should be burning. Shake it out. Because now we're going to combine the 2 on the same side. So we come out to the right. Side lunge. We'll go slow. We lunge down. We find the balance. We lift up the knee. Then we go back. We dip down low. We come back up. We come to the side. We lift. We drop down. We come up and we go to the side. Again, you go at your pace. Going slow and lift to the side and up. Only if it feels good, we speed it up. So we go out, up, down, and up. Out, up, down, and up. We're just going to do 3 more. And up, and down, and up. Just 2 more. Down, and up. We've got this. Down, and up. 1 more time. Reach, and lift, and down, and lift. And release it down. Nice work. Roll those shoulders. Now, we scoot to the left side. So we start slow. We go with our left leg. We generously step it out, spit low. So my chest is high, my arms are back. And then I lift. My arms come up. And then it goes out. Deep lunge. So left side. And lift. Good. Again, low, and lift. So again, if arms don't feel good moving, we keep them here. Or we keep them on the hips. And down, and lift. Good. And down. So you keep this speed, or we go fast, or faster. Whatever fast means to you, where you can control it. Down, and lift. Push out in the right foot. Don't let the right foot come off the mat. Push the outside of the right leg in to protect the leg. Engage the glute. That's okay. Right, left leg. Left leg is out. We have 4. And up. We have 3. And up. We have 2. And up. We have 1. And up. Release. Take a breath. Good job. Roll those shoulders. So now we go back behind us. Same kind of pattern. We reach back generously. We lower the knee down. So bend, lunge. Lift. Find the balance. We go down. Bend. Lift. Find the balance. Yep. Down. Now you can add the arms if you want. So back, put down, up to bend. So start slow. Find your balance. Find your center of gravity. And lift. Really getting into the glutes here. Down and up. And down and up. 1 more slow. And now speed it up if you wish. Remember, it's what you feel like you can do today. Listen to your body. And up and down. And up and down. Up and down. For 4. 3, that right side is burning. 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out. All right, we're last push here. And then we're on the mat. Shake it out. So we combine the 2. Take a breath. We go out with the left. We'll go slow. Lower down. Lift up. Find the balance. Bring it back. Bend the knee. Lift it up. Find the balance. To the side. Good. And lift. And back. And up. Keep going. A few more slow. Lift it up. Reach it back. Chest up. And up. Last slow. And then if you want, after this, we speed it up. We go out and up and back and up. This side is a little too more challenging for me. That left side, up and side, and up and back, and up and side, and up and back. 4 more, and side, and up and back, and up. We're nearly there. And lift and back. Last 2, and side, and up and back. Last 1, and side, and up and back, and up and release. Good. Shake it out. Take a sip of water. Take a moment to come back to your breath. Inhale, exhale. So we're going to meet on the mat. Sitting down. Taking a breath. Good work, everyone. Feeling okay? Doing okay? Zoom is okay? Okay. So let's lie down. We're going to do some roll-ups. So lie down onto the mat. Arms up to the sky. Shoulders roll down. Take a breath here. Roll up. Spine off the mat. Reach it forward, stretch. Hold onto your feet to start. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. And then round it down. Reach through your heels, pull back in the waist. Slowly control your body to the mat. And up. Reach it up, stretch it forward. And around it down. Squeeze your legs together. Pull down in the core. And the left. Reach. Stretch. And around it down. Reach, 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 reach. Good. 3 more times. And down. So just continue feeling that length, that reach. Curl it up. Round it down. And curl it up. And round it down. Good. If you moved off the mat, just bring yourself back a little bit into center. Bend your knees into your chest. Hold your right leg in. Extend your left leg out. We're going to go 4 leg cycles here. So let's just get a quick stretch. Extend the left leg up to the sky. Your left leg is down, right leg lifts up. Point and flex your right foot. So just get a little bit of movement and start to energize your left leg. So left heel down and reach through the heel. Push that left leg nice and long onto the mat. Circle the right ankle in one direction and then the other direction. And then bring your arms down by your side. Press your arms into the mat. Circle your right leg to the left. Down, around, and pause at the top. Again, down, around, and up. So always pause at the top to have your core connect. Your core grabs the leg and it stops it in its tracks. And then pause at the top, go the opposite way. To the right, down, around, and up. Really push your left leg down into the mat. The left leg is going to want to lift up. Can you use your core and push down in it to keep it steady? 1 more time. Circle, stop at the top. Bring your hand to the back of the right leg. You're going to push your leg into your hand and you're going to rock up and walk up the leg here. Yep. Walk up towards the ankle and bring your forehead towards your knee. So we stretch. That's it. Get a stretch. And then lift your chest away from your leg. Hinge back a little bit. Walk down the leg. We walk back up the leg. Push the leg into the hand. Walk up. Good. Hold on to the ankle. Forehead to the knee. Stretch. Take a breath. Pull away. Start to walk down. Keep the right leg lifted. one more time. Push into the leg. Walk it up. Hold on high. Reach to the head to the knee. Then lift the chest. Pull your right toes back. Try and grab your right toes. And instead of rounding this time, can you lift the spine up? Maybe feel a little different stretch. Pull your shoulders down. Grab back onto the ankle. Walk back down. Bend the right knee into your chest. Extend it to the mat. The left knee comes in. Squeeze it in. So straighten your right leg. Bend your left knee. Extend your left leg up. Walk up high and point and flex the toes. Point and flex here. Straighten the right leg. Try and straighten the left leg. Circle the left ankle. Might feel a little different. Switch circles. Switch directions. Good. Then we put the arms down. We circle the left leg to the right. Down, around, and up. Pause at the top. Your core pauses the leg in its tracks. 3 more times. 3. Press your right leg down into the mat. Press your arms into the mat. Pause at the top. We go the other way. Go to the left. Down, around, and up. 1. Breathe. Down, around, and up. 2. Good. We're nearly there. 3 more times. 3. Belly in. 2. Collarbones wide. Hold the leg at the top. Hold on to the back of the knee. We push the leg into the hand and we rock up. Walk up towards the ankle and round forward. Stretch. Take a breath. And then we release it. We start to walk down. Keep that right leg straight, left leg straight. Rock back up. Pull the waist back so we get a little bit of that core work as we come up. Stretch. And then down. And we have one more. Rock it up. Good. Stretch forward first, rounded spine. Then grab onto your toes if you can and straighten the back as much as you can. Stick straight leg as much as you can get. Reach through the right heel. Good. And then just release that left leg down. So we still lift it up. We're going to bend those knees in. We're going to get a little bit of rocking, so massage the lower of the spine. We're going to lift those legs up, hold them in deep to the chest, elbows wide. We're going to rock down to the shoulder blades. So hips up, chest up, and balance. Try not to put your feet down. Keep them lifted. Hips up, chest up. Good. Keep going. Can you keep your thighs close to your chest as much as you can? And up. Good. Again. Down. And up. 3 more times. 3 and 2. Push your hands into your shins into your hands. And then hold your balance. Good. Okay, a little challenge here. We're going to extend the left leg. Hold on to the right leg. Push your shin up and your hands into your shin. Reach your left leg and negotiate yourself down onto the tips of your shoulder blades. So just slowly try and drop down, hold, rock back up, push your hand into your leg, and then switch legs. Good, good, and then come down. If you need help, if it's too much to come up with the hands on top, bring your hands underneath your leg to help that support, and then switch. And we slowly try and go down. So I'm really pushing my leg and hands into one another. That helps activate my arms, the back of my arms and my core. And we breathe. And it's tough because everything is engaging. Everything is working. We have one more each way. Left leg straight. We come down slow. Come back up and switch. And then we come low. We come back up. Bring legs in. Bring them down for a moment. Open up your knees so that they are wide and then reach your arms through. So that should help just release those hip flexors a little bit. So stretch your arms through the legs. Take a breath. Then roll back up, bring your knees in, roll down to your back. We have our series of 5. So we'll pull those knees in, curl the head and the chest up, extend your left leg, elbows wide. And then we're going to switch and switch and switch and switch. Good. Breathe. Core to the floor. Can you drop your tailbones down so that you're finding more length in the lower back. For 3 and 2 and 1. Both legs in, hold. Lower your head down. Take a breath. Curl the head and the chest up. We're going to explode out. Reach the arms back, legs forward, head and chest stay high. Pull it all in. 4 more. Reach it out. And pull it in. And out. And in. Can you lift your chest up higher? Reach your arms out longer, toes longer. 1 more. Out. In. Lower the head down. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale. We come into our scissors. We reach the legs up. Grab onto the right ankle, lower the left leg. Pulse. 1, 2, the right leg, then switch. So scissors switching. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And breathe. Grab as high up to the leg as you can. And 2. And 1. Bend the knees, lower the head down. Good. So we did lifting lower already. So we'll bring the hands behind the head. Keep your feet down. So open the legs wide so they're a little wider than hip width distance. Interlace the hands behind your head. Curl up, left elbow to right knee. Right knee lifts to meet the left elbow. And come all the way down, leg and head. Opposite side. Lift the leg, twist. And down. And twist. And down. Good. And twist. And down. We have 4. And 4. 3. And 3. Last 2. And 2. One more time. 1. And 1. Good job. Bring your arms down by your side. Bring your legs. Actually, bring your arms out into a T. Open your legs wide as the mat. And then windshield wiper your legs. Bring your legs down to the right and then to the left. And to the right and then to the left. Nice deep breath. Inhale and deep exhale. Good. Then bring your knees back up, bring your arms down by your side. So we're gonna get a little hip rotation. This is called the corkscrew. We're gonna extend the legs up to the sky. Squeeze your heels together. We're going to, together, the legs stay glued. Drop the legs to the right. Then they're gonna circle down to the left side. So your hips can come off the mat here. One hip is always gonna lift. Then we go to the left. We swoop it down around and we reach it around to the right. Good. And keep going. So we're using our obliques here. We're getting a nice rotation in the lower body, but our upper body is trying to stay stable. So press your arms deep into the mat. Nice and heavy. Breathe. You don't have to go too low. Squeeze your legs. Can you feel both shoulders on the mat as you circle? Make sure your shoulders are staying down, even if one hip lifts. We have 1 more round each way. Reaching around. Wherever you are, finish to the left. Reach it around. Bend the knees into your chest. Happy baby. Bend your knees in, heels up to the sky. Good. Drop those knees down. Take a breath. Inhale. And exhale, maybe take a straddle here. Extend those legs out long. Breathe. Inhale. Deep exhale. Good. Then bend those knees, walk on up to seated. We're going to scoot back, so we want to just make sure that we have enough space. Legs a little bit wider than the mat, but a little bit of spine stretch forward. So straighten those arms, roll the shoulders down. Take an inhale, head to the knees down, exhale. You're just reaching, pull your belly back, squeeze your glutes, and then round up. Make sure your heels are reaching to me, your toes are pointing back to you. Good. Inhale and exhale. Try and get your head to touch the floor. It probably won't, but you're going to try. And then round it up. Squeeze the glutes. Again, inhale and deep exhale. Stretch it forward. And round it up. 1 more. Inhale and deep exhale forward. stretch. And then round it up. Bring your hands behind your head, elbows wide. We twist to the right, left elbow comes down, get it in between the knees. Look up to the ceiling. And then come up to the center and left. We twist, we come down. We lift up and center and twist and reach. Pull your toes back, reach your heels to me. That's it. And center and twist and reach. One more time each way. Twist and reach. Up and center. Twist and reach. Up and center. Release your hands, bring your legs together. So grow tall. We're going to take a forward fold. So important with the forward fold is that we don't want to do this straight away. We want to lift up the chest. I'm going to reach my hands forward. I'm going to go as far forward as I can before my chest wants to round. Once I reach that point, then I'm going to soften and round into it. And so that's just going to help increase the stretch of my legs and protect my lower back and also get more length out of my lower back. So breathe here. Even in this rounded position, can you think of keeping the heart forward? Keep trying to lift the heart towards your toes and then soften forward. Take a few deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Soften into it. Another breath. And then slowly round up. We're going to bring our feet into our butterfly position. So soles of the feet together. So you can choose what feels good for you. If you're really flexible and you want a lot, bring your heels in really close. If you need a little more space, allow the feet to be farther apart. You can have your hands on your ankles and elbows on your knees and reach forward. You can also reach your hands forward. Whatever feels good. Settle into it and breathe. Let your head relax. Shake it yes, shake it no. Good. And then round it up with control. Bring your knees up. And we're going to come up to standing. So just a quick chest stretch. So just standing, feet can be hip width distance apart. We're just going to interlace the hands behind the back. Reach the arms long. Lift the chest up. Make sure those elbows are slightly softened. Bend your knees, drop your chest. Lift the arms up to the sky. And breathe. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. And then round up slowly. Lower the arms down, separate them, lift the arms up to the sky. Look up to the sky. Then push the palms out to the side, lower the arms, keep growing tall. Roll the shoulders in one direction. Roll them in the opposite direction. Good. And then shake it out. Nice work today. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Feeling good? All right. See you next week.
Like your stomach, you know, like rub your